everyone, so today we are going to be making a vegetable dish that I like to eat for a meal, but if you're going to a function, you can always bring it as a side dish. It is Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, olive oil, and garlic. It doesn't sound like it's very tasty, but it's one of my favorite vegetable dishes. And what you'll need is a glass dish. I'm using a pie plate because that's what I have right now. Something that's safe for the oven. You'll need 2 knives, a big one that can cut through a cauliflower chunk, and then a smaller one for the Brussels sprouts. You will need a cutting board, and then all of the ingredients that I listed. You'll also need a strainer for when you rinse the vegetables. And then to eat, you'll need 2 forks and 2 bowls. So you can have one and you can share with a friend. So I've already started. I cut up some cauliflower. This is just part of the chunk. I can cut up a little bit more. And I'm gonna just put it in my strainer so that it'll be ready for me to rinse. And now I'm gonna work on the Brussels sprouts. I got big Brussels sprouts, so I'm gonna cut them into quite a few pieces. This meal is great for someone who is looking to gain some more independence. If someone has been injured in an accident, or someone is just simply working on a goal of becoming more independent and living on their own, I think this is a perfect thing to do to get them ready for that. I want to be an occupational therapist, so a lot of my job is going to be working with people on activities of daily living and stuff like that. And so I'm peeling. First I peel off the outside kind of layer, and then I cut it. Depending how big your Brussels sprouts are, you're going to want to cut them into different sizes. I tend to keep my sizes about this big. And then you want your cauliflower to be cut about the same size so it cooks evenly. And right now, I'm going to set my oven to 400. Just gonna cut away. Peeling, cutting. Okay, now I'm going to rinse my Brussels sprouts. Pour them into the pie plate I'm using. I'm going to grab my garlic. This garlic is very fresh. And I cut the other vegetables up, but I'm going to leave the garlic whole because it has a better flavor that way. I'm going to do about 6 cloves. As long as you peel the skin off, doesn't matter how big you cut them. If you wanted them smaller, I like the chunks. Before you do any cooking, you always want to remember to wash your hands to prevent bacteria and illness. And I always put my hair up, especially since I'm cooking for 2 people right now, so I don't want my hair to get in the food because that would be yucky. So I'm going to cut because it's a little bit big. All right, so I put 6 in there. And now I'm going to grab the olive oil. And I'm just going to, I'll put this right here so you can see how much I pour on. I'm just going to drizzle it. Then I'm going to take out a spoon. And I'm going to stir lightly so that none of it falls out. Just so everything is kind of evenly coated in garlic. And in the olive oil. Alright, so this is what it looks like before it goes in the oven. And I'm gonna open this up and put it in. And then I'm gonna set my timer for 15 minutes and I'll take the dish out with an oven mitt and I'll stir all the vegetables, and then I will put it back in the oven for 15 minutes and I'll repeat that 2 more times. So 45 minutes is usually as long as it takes, but if your pieces of vegetable are bigger, it might take a little longer. If they're smaller, it might take a little less. Just keep an eye on it, and when the edges of the veggies start getting a little brown or crispy, that usually means they're done. So once you're done, take the food out, let it cool off a little bit, and then scoop a little bit into each bowl and enjoy. Have a great day.